core stabilization.
Let me tell you a story. Listen, 3,000 meters below the surface of the Pacific Ocean. ... There is no light. There is no sound. Only the crushing pressure of the abyss. ... And the forgotten secrets buried in the dark. For months, our deep sea sonar had been picking up a massive, unnatural anomaly. A mountain of metal and stone where there should only be sand. Today, ... We sent the submersible down to investigate. As our floodlights cut through the murky, freezing water, the ocean floor slowly revealed itself. First, we saw the coral, but it wasn't growing on rocks. It was clinging to ... fabric, massive, hardened folds of stone-like material, tinted with the faintest memory of orange. We moved the lights higher. A colossal hand emerged from the shadows. A hand the size of a school bus, clenched into a fist. And then, the lights hit the head. Mountains of jagged, spiky structures, covered in centuries of barnacles and rusted seaweed. It couldn't be, but it was. Buried in the oceanic trench, lost to time, was a titanic statue of the legendary Saiyan warrior ... GOKU. He was magnificent, but he was completely broken. The iconic GI, the martial arts uniform that once burned like the sun, was now a decaying shell of grey and green algae. His chest was cracked, a massive fissure running down the center, as if he had taken one final, devastating blast before sinking to the bottom of the world. His face, half buried in the silt, ... looked tired. The eyes that once flared with the power of a Super Saiyan were hollow, filled with blind, deep-sea crabs. He looked like a fallen god, abandoned. But we don't leave legends in the dark. I picked up the radio to the command ship above. Bring down the heavy cables. We are taking him home.
Good. Lock it down now.
Extracting a 10,000-ton Titan from the grip of the ocean is a nightmare of engineering. For 3 days, our deep-sea drones swarmed the giant like metal bees. We drilled titanium anchors into his colossal shoulders. We wrapped carbon steel cables around his indestructible core. The ocean did not want to let him go. The mud acted like a giant vacuum, holding him down. Pull. The captain roared. Above us, heavy lift recovery ships fired their engines to the max. The steel cables screamed under the tension. Water boiled around the chains. Crack. A sound like an earthquake echoed through the water. The mud broke. The vacuum snapped. Slowly, ... inch by agonizing inch. The giant Goku began to rise. Hours later, he broke the surface. Water cascaded off his monolithic shoulders like waterfalls. As the sunlight hit his face for the first time, in an age, the ocean sparkled around him. We towed him into the massive dry dock of our shipyard. The real work was just beginning. The dry dock drained, leaving the Titan resting on a bed of steel scaffolding. He smelled of salt, rust, and ancient seabeds. We brought in the industrial hydroblasters, water pressurized to 40,000 psi. We started with the boots. As the high-pressure water sliced through the thick crust of barnacles, you could hear the satisfying crack and hiss of the ocean peeling away. Layers of grey limestone shattered, revealing the deep, original navy blue beneath . We moved up to the legs, the orange uniform. It took 40 men working day and night to blast away the coral reefs that had grown into the fabric folds. The water stripped away the darkness, washing rivers of black sludge down the drains. When the hydroblasters hit his face,
Look at that
we were
fissure.
incredibly
The energy
gentle.
leakage is critical.
We carefully
My scanner
dissolved the
confirms a
calcium
total
buildup
meltdown within
around
the
his
hour.
eyes
We
and
have to shut it
jawline.
down.
After 2 weeks of relentless washing, the ocean was gone, but the damage remained. He was clean, but he was scarred. Now, the resurrection truly began. Welders scaled his chest, showering the dock in golden sparks as they fused the massive crack in his torso.
The structural
We injected
integrity around
high-grade
the fusing
epoxy
coil is
resin
critical.
into
We need
his
a level
fractured
4 scan
muscles,
immediately.
reinforcing the
Adjusting
stone and
frequency now.
metal until it was stronger than ever. Then came the sandblasters, smoothing out the rough, corroded edges until his skin was flawless. And finally, the paint. This wasn't just regular paint. We used aerospace-grade polymers. First, the vibrant, burning orange of the Turtle School GI, as the drone sprayed the color onto his massive frame. It felt like lighting a fire in the middle of the shipyard. Then, the deep, rich blue of his undershirt, boots, and wristbands. For his hair, we didn't just paint it black. We rigged it with internal LED matrices and painted it with a specialized hyper-reflective gold. We weren't restoring base Goku. We were bringing back the Super Saiyan tonight. The work is done. The scaffolding has been pulled away. The shipyard is completely dark. A crowd of thousands has gathered, holding their breath. I step up to the control panel and hit the master breaker. A deep, humming sound shakes the ground. Power surges into the Titan. Suddenly, his colossal hair ignites in a blinding, brilliant golden light. The aura projectors at his base roar to life, surrounding him in a simulated field of pure, golden energy. And his eyes snap open, glowing with fierce, unstoppable determination. He is no longer a relic of the deep. He is a protector. Restored. Reborn. Ready for the next battle. If you want to see what we pull from the abyss next, make sure to hit that subscribe button. The ocean is deep.